All right, this tripod is really low, so I don't know how much it's gonna capture. Today is Wednesday, April 1st. Here, let me get, oh gosh. Oh, my back ain't what it used to be. Woo, okay. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. I think I want to do a skate challenge this month. Why not? It's the first of the month. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Why not do a skate challenge? I went skating outdoors yesterday at a tennis court. Really cool, really fun experience. I met a couple of other skaters out there. Weather was beautiful. I was off work. It was great. This morning, I'm gonna do a really quick session before starting work. Here, you can see this is my living room. So I recently got rid of my living room furniture set. It was like a sofa and recliner. I got rid of those and I got rid of some other furniture that I had sitting around in here for unrelated reasons. But then once everything was cleared out, I was like, oh, skate space. So, oh goodness, oh my back. Oh, I don't know if my back pain is due to me falling yesterday. Alright, so as you can see, my apartment is on a slant because I stood up and I just immediately started rolling backwards with no effort, and it's taking a little bit of effort for me to move forward. So my apartment is on an incline. I guess the building is tilted. Like I'm just going backwards without doing anything. So the fact that the floor is not exactly even does pose a little bit of a challenge, but for the most part, it's relatively smooth for it being a fairly old building, so I can't really complain too much. Almost went into the wall. Okay, so let's see. All right, let's see. Gotta make sure I'm bending my knees. So here's the issue is that I think first off, I'm sticking out. I'm not bending my knees consistently. I'm leaning forward too much. See, like, oh, I'm not even on camera. See, like, I'm leaning forward like this instead of bending my knees and keeping my back straight. Back straight, eyes forward. I'm also just kind of like stomping instead of gliding, which has been an issue pretty much since the beginning, and it's been 2.5 years. So I started 2.5 years ago, but throughout this past 2.5 years, I have not been consistent at all. So the amount of time that's passed isn't really that relevant, because when I add up how much of that time I've actually spent skating, it really hasn't been that long. It really hasn't been that much time that I've been cumulatively skating. I would go months and months at a time without even putting my skates on. Never mind like not going to a rink or not going outside, even doing just like little stuff like this in my apartment. My skates would just sit in that closet or in my car. Well, no, really just in that closet right there. In my bag, in my carrying bag for months at a time. I don't ever want to let that happen. I even said, like, I don't ever want to let more than 2 weeks go by without me putting my skates on, even if I'm just wearing them around my apartment. I was letting months pass without putting my skates on at all. Hence why after 2.5 years, I'm still pretty much a newbie. So, I think I already did 7 days of skating in September. I did 7 days of skating in September, where for 7 consecutive days, I put skates on my feet, whether that was at a rink, outside, in my apartment, whatever. I put my skates on for 7 consecutive days. That was really, really helpful in getting me more comfortable on my skates. I don't know, maybe April I can do 30, oh wait, is it 30 days? 30 days, half September, April, June, yeah, 30 days. Maybe I'll do 30 days of skating. I don't have any plans to go anywhere where I wouldn't be able to bring my skates this month. So I think I'm gonna aim to do 30 days of skate for April. And today is day 1. How do you stomp backwards? Oh, I guess like that. That's not the most graceful way, but. Okay, so here's my main issue. Well, the main issue is comfort and fear, but my main issue skating forward is, it's really choppy. Oh, it's getting hot. I think it's supposed to be like 80 degrees again today. It's gorgeous out. Maybe I'll skate after work again. Actually, no, I won't, because, so these are my indoor skates. These are Rydell Boosts. I got these last summer or last fall. I got these about 6 months ago, so they're still fairly new. They're Rydell Boosts. I got them at a local rink. These are indoor skates, indoor wheels. So I will be wearing these in my apartment and when I go to a skate rink. I will not be wearing these outside. That being said, I want to get, I'm looking for a second pair for outdoor skates. My outdoor skates that I was using, that I wore yesterday, I'm not wearing those again because they're starting to fall apart, so it's now a safety issue. So tonight, some point this week, I'm gonna look for a new pair of outdoor skates and wheels. Okay, so my issue is I'm stomping. I think what the problem is I'm staying too like stationary and I'm just moving from the waist down. So I feel like I'm just stomping like this, right? So like I'm making it really heavy and difficult. So I have the concept of shifting my weight from side to side, right? But I'm only moving the lower part of my body instead of my whole body. So I'm going like this. My top of my body is staying stiff. And then I'm doing this. So it's just very choppy and uncomfortable. And it looks awkward. And feels awkward. So I definitely need to start practicing. See, like when I move my whole body. Ooh, okay. I think I need to move the tripod so I can like get more, capture more strides. So when I move my whole body, I think that it starts to feel and look more fluid. All right, so let me try. I'm gonna make sure I'm bending my knees and I'm not bending forward. And I'm not looking straight down in front of me. So if I move my whole body, yeah. All right. Oh, my backward bubbles are getting a little better. But I don't know how to stop. Okay. All right, still a little bit choppy, but not as bad. Okay. Okay. All right. I need to stop overthinking. But the problem is when I relax, then I relax a little bit too much and I start falling backwards onto my bum. So I need to find that happy medium between like flowing and not overthinking, but also not relaxing so much that I'm like flailing all over the place. Because I'm not paying enough attention. There's paying too much attention and there's paying not enough attention. So, trying to find that happy medium. All right. Yeah. Okay. It definitely feels a lot better lights out. All right, still a little bit stompy, but an improvement. So if I just stick with this every day for the month of April, hopefully there's some improvement.